Semifinal number 2 is gonna face TH. It's Czech versus Yoshishi, the last remaining Korean. The old uncle is back from MTW to Lucky Future, and since then he has stepped his game up massively. Both still in the race for the WGL qualifiers. Czech's chances are very, very minimal. By the way, can you find out who is who? That would be nice.
I'm trying right now.
All right. Both need the grand final to still have a chance. For Yoshishi, it looks a little better than it does for Czech. We start at 0-0. This is a best of 5. This is Night of Mirror, and we start on Echo Isles.
Demon seems to be the choice here. For a while there was a kind of a back and forth between Demon and Keeper in this matchup, but nowadays it seems to be all about Demon or sometimes Podem. But no Podem here. Double Demon it is. Mercamp right away. No aggression. Packed. And yeah, nice level 2. Quick and early. Talisman of Evasion. Not yet.
Can you take a look at Lollide's stream? Because he knows. That would make casting a lot easier, actually. For Yoshishi, qualifying is a little easier as 6 Chinese will qualify. And the lower end of these 6 are still in range for Elegant and Shishi. And Huck and WFZ, these guys are fighting for that spot.
Shishi's in the red.
Shishi's in the red. Alright, so we got that right.
So level 3 creep out here, commencing from both. A little bit faster for Czech though, isn't it? I didn't stop for the green camp, I see. Battle for the Berserkers, both won it on both sides. But both will end up with 1 each, as it seems. Tech speed is basically exactly the same. But Czech is getting distracted a little bit over here. Actually not going for the Berserker. It seemed like this was a big priority, but I guess not.
Ooh, expansion. But instantly scouted by Czech. It was nighttime. Did he see it? Oh, we can check that actually. Nope, the other one. He didn't see it. Okay. Scout was there. Right there. But just an inch away due to nighttime. Thank you, Padromi, for the 500 bits. You both help fill in the knowledge gap I have in this game. Thank you so much. Thank you, man. And yeah, I hope we can enlighten you a little and entertain at the same time.
Demon for Czech sells the Talisman of Evasion, going for the Ogre Magi creep now with level 3. That is very fast, going for more claws. He bought 1 claw. Finds the one of Mana Steel. Meh, that's not very good. Sells it for 200 Gs. How did he get 2 items, by the way? So he bought 1, but he got 2 more items. 1 from the natural. Where did the other one come from?
Did he just creep? Wait, I can check this. Okay, this not the north. From the Murlocs.
Ah, yeah, of course, the Murlocs. Yeah, right. Trying to cancel the Tree of Life. This would be a great feat for him. Can he get it? Does he have enough damage? He's got a lot of... Yeah, easily enough. This is easily enough damage. Oh, and with that, Shishi's in a bit of trouble here. This early expansion not working out.
This push is pretty good, man. It's only the Demon Hunter. It's slow coming in now. He will take some damage. But not enough, right? Oh, sidestepping a little. Moving closer to the Naga. That might have been a mistake. But TP out for the Expo cancel is, I guess, a good trade. Going for the lures now. Does he have... Oh, there's no Huntress Hall for Shishi. On tier 2. Whoa!
Yikes.
We absolutely need a yikes emote, by the way.
Yeah, this one does hurt. He still has mercs that he can go for, and he's not stockpiling too many resources just yet. But yeah, he's going to be far behind the Dryads. And I imagine Bears. Tier 3 is coming in.
Yeah.
Tier 3 without lures in the Night of Mirror. That's pretty outrageous.
Ooh, and the lures can be placed now, but Czech is right in his face. Thank you, M159852 for the 2-month sub. Always a struggle to read your name, man, but worth it. Keeper second, no staff, no TP. Little risky.
One of our viewbot subs coming in here. Thank you very much.
So he saves the lores, tech at the same time. But yeah, the other techs for Czech are a lot faster, even going to Dryads for a little bit more control on the map that will most likely be skipped by Shishi. Just to catch up.
It's working surprisingly well here for Shishi to hold. Just his Archer plus Merc army, plus the level 1 Naga, which is of course always really strong. So we are moving to Bears here after a bit of a wonky beginning. It is going to be Bears at the end of the day, where normally we do favor the Keeper in the late game. If he gets to level 3 for that Thorn's Aura, it's going to be very painful for the opposition. Something that I heard, by the way, a couple of days ago, in Dota, you know the item, what's it called? Blade Mail, right?
Yeah.
Blade Mail returns damage when you turn it on. So apparently in Dota, Blade Mail returns damage before damage reduction. So when you do 50 damage, you reflect it all back, even if the opponent has armor, you know? Does it work that way in Warcraft as well? Does anybody know?
You know, I'm a big fan of going defense upgrades in this case. So if that does work the way Blade Mail works, that argument
is out the window.
Is out the window. This roaming Demon Hunter caused a lot of trouble for Shishi, by the way. Well done. And buying time for the Keeper. With a Gargantuan Sea Turtle here taking out. This is the Thorns are ready for the first fight.
Sometimes I love chat. I'm like, guys, does it work that way maybe with damage reduction? And then someone says, cleave damage, ignore armor. Thanks for the input, buddy. Thank you. Keeper's gonna get pretty close to level 3 here, but he's not quite there yet. With the green camps, though. Might be good enough. Double Claws versus double Ring Demon. Who's stronger?
41% damage reduction against 25, so 16 additional percent.
25. Not too many bears just yet. Kind of a classic European Night of Mirror. We're going bears,
yeah.
We're creeping up the map, and maybe around 60 we're gonna fight one day.
I mean, it's always a little risky dance on this map, because heal scrolls are so impactful. We have one on Shishi's side, and the TP on the Naga. 49 supply. It's always a lot about upgrades as well. Can't check it yet, but we have seen some, I think. 0-0 for check. But Shishi has upgrades, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he has
no
one
drive
OA
for Shishi at all. What's he gonna do about Entangle?
Wisp
Shadow
Trigger.
Priest.
Shadow Priest, yeah. Defense upgrade for the Bears first for check. Like that. No, yeah, 1-0 against 0-1.
Alright, bear numbers here looking definitely better for Shishi, charging across the map, but now does he really feel so confident to fight into Check's main? I guess he does, with Moonwells here, Wisps, and everything. First Entangle coming in, the bear nicely getting rejued up though. First bear for Check is dropping very low, Micro to the back, reju in that as well. Not too many dispels here being used just yet, now we see some coming out. Roar on both sides over and over. Demon in trouble. All the rings in the world might not be able to protect him from this, but he gets out of the entangle and with that gets away.
Oh, the other one though, Invo Potion for him. Check is losing another one. Demon Hunter battle. The rings, will he protect him? No, but the town portal will. Volleys on this bear. Entangle as well. Mana burn all the damage thrown into that bear, but revenge kill by Shishi on the Berserker. Whew, 40 supply for Check. 39 for Shishi. This game is really damn close. Shishi is expanding on the back of it to get more money, and we got more money as well due to our beautiful viewer Spasser1, who gave us 10 euros. Keep it real, boys! We will, mate. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I always
Were you
thought...
laughing at my awesome transition to this donation?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I know.
I always thought it was Thorns Aura 15, 30, 45. It's 10, 20, 30 only. Oh my god, look at Shishi's main. He's stuck with the demon and the Naga after the TV.
Oh no. He needs to get the shop in range.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
To if he eats the tree, can he get out?
I think he's still stuck. I think
Yeah.
isn't it a wall off between
Yeah.
Huntersoul and Moonwell?
I think so too. He needs like staffs and then hope that he ends up in the right.
This is so clumsy, dude. This is hilarious.
Shit.
He has to kill the Moonwell.
Yeah, the acrobat. He got himself stuck in a very awkward position. This is still. Oh, okay, now it's enough. Youngest style. I would have laughed my ass off if this one Moonwell would still keep him stuck somehow. Sometimes hitboxes are weird in Warcraft.
Alright, but the expansion is up. It seems like this is do or die now for Czech. With 5 bears, he's making it across the map. No TP, no invul, no heal scroll.
So
What?
if he knew that Shishi was stuck, man, he could have done so much on the map in that time. 1-1-1-1 4-3 and 3-3. But the Thorns Aura, man.
This is so nice in that he's watched that we can check all the skills and upgrades and everything.
Yeah. I mean, we can do almost all of that too with our overlay, but we can't see it. I mean, I do have OBS on my second screen, but it's so small.
For example, I wasn't sure how much gold is anti-magic potion. Do you know?
A player's forces are under attack.
100 something?
100.
I just
Precisely.
checked it. Yeah, it's 100.
I think this is always cool.
Holy shit,
What?
dude! Hefty sneeze.
Hefty sneeze! Achoo!
Achoo! Not only subbing, but throwing us $50 as well. Keep up the good work. Oh boy, that is... Today is a crazy day. I'm kind of flattered. Thank you so much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So the expo's up though, the expo's mining. More bears are coming, more upgrades. 2-1 for Shishi, 2-1 for Czech. I mean, this should be Shishi's game, no?
No.
No?
This could
No,
be a surgical strike. The engine of war is a little bit in the way. Shishi apparently knows what his opponent is doing. But Czech knows that Shishi is coming.
Czech's like at 700 gold. Like,
Pretty tough to say what the best thing to do now is.
yeah. It just seems like he saw this expansion too late, and now counter expansion is probably way too late to go
Yeah.
for.
But what to do? I mean, upgrades take forever. Shop control would be one thing.
But he's like doing nothing right now. There's no production happening, there's no expansion, there's no push and upkeep. It's just a demon distracting.
It's pretty crazy how much damage he does even to buildings with his plus
Nice.
23.
He's trying to force the army into the main and then snipe the
Yeah.
expansion with the keeper. It's kind of smart, but Shishi is not falling for it.
No. And Shishi has no reason to push. Like, he's just waiting
A player's
for
forces are
80
under
supply, maybe queuing even more upgrades. But now he's distracting quite a bit and moves the rest of the army to the main. But he can't stop the gold income. He can maybe get some moonwells, but that's about it. Reinforced heights for Shishi is a little earlier. And still no level 4 demon.
This definitely looks like a distraction attack. This looks like there's a Tree of Life coming up somewhere. And Shishi is scouting for that. Oh, Tree of Eternity time, boys.
It's not enough surface, right? It's only 3 bears.
It doesn't seem like it's good enough. No. Definitely not. Fight next to the Moonwells, fighting with inferior supply. Shouldn't look like a fight that Czech really is supposed to take, but he does, and gets a Dryad and a Bear for free right away. The Demon in trouble, stuck in the back. Can he TP out, or is he gonna be falling here? One more hit! Oh, last second! Whoa! He dies. And stabs himself in the chest.
Super unfortunate.
The player's forces are under attack.
A little too greedy. With like, if he's lucky, he gets a dodge and he survives.
Yeah, that's what you get for having all those claws and no rings, buddy.
Like seriously, the value of rings have increased so much since the change in patch 1.31. From garbage tier to really good.
Absolutely. Demon is bought back. That was very expensive. But Czech was sitting in no upkeep for so long. He was able to save enough resources to get up to 65 now, basically. However, Shishi easily at 70 with enough, more than enough gold to go to 80 if he wants.
And he queued 3-2 already. Against 2-2. Won't finish for this fight. Demon Hunter, again, only a staff, no invul. Heal Scroll and Protection Scroll still there. Fork Lightning with Reju. There's a little bit of Dispel, not using. Protection Scroll on both sides. The big bear mirror. Who creates the better concave? Shishi has to move 1 bear out. Second one is focused. 2 bears for Check about to fall as well, but he counters with a Heal Scroll. Does Shishi have one? Nope.
Demon has to go for the invul there. Was getting a little bit dicey. And now the Keeper is way better than the Naga. Naga was out of mana, actually. But the bear numbers still seem to be good enough here, perhaps. For Shishi, it's really close. Demon in trouble. Staff away. Gets back. Gets to heal up. Has the Tele Staff. Will be able to come back into this fight really, really quick. It's still right on the edge. The bear front line about to disappear for both these guys. More roar coming in. No Reju's. Really, the Dryads chasing each other. Demon still in trouble. Here comes the Reju now. Has to be dispelled quickly. Check does so. So the Demon's still in a bit of trouble over here. Entangle coming in. Right clicks. Almost dying. Does he have nothing to stay alive? Oh my god, the level up to level 5. Saves him there, perhaps.
Can he go for another dispel? Dryad taken out. 54. Oh, steps out that bear last second, but this one should still be on the menu. What a fight. This Demon Hunter is definitely packing a punch and kills the next bear. Whoa, what a fight. So sick. Demon Hunter gets an invul and he's level 5 now. Evasion 2 still. Goes mana burn 3 against this keeper. And Shishi still has the expo. Main gold mines. 1,600. There must... Oh wait, we can check the gold. Total resources. A 2,000 gold difference in favor of Shishi. He still makes it work somehow. Thank you, Torgi Naut, for the Prime sub.
2,000 gold is very little, actually, considering how long this expansion has been up. I guess thanks to upkeep, maybe? But alright, here we go again. Check on the way forward. 0 Dryads for him. He cannot dispel Reju.
He has wisps, a lot of them. Roar used. Engine of War will be killed, but that's no problem. Shishi with the 3-2. That means more damage will be reflected as well thanks to the Thorns aura. Thank you, Fruwall, for the 41 month on the way to 4 years. Crazy.
But really big detonates here. No roar or mana on Czech's bears. Yeah. This should be like almost impossible. What can the wisp detonates do? Doing a decent job over here. But the bear numbers are superior for Shishi. Seems like he's finally got this game under wraps. Or does he? Bears having to run away. Not enough damage. Without the roar, they don't have enough damage. And Czech has to run away with a tail tucked between his legs. One bear will be saved, but the next one can't. He only had a single staff. Kind of unusual. Normally, Czech always goes for double staff. So he loses one, at the very least. And now the Dryads are really good for the chase down potential. Trying to go for the Hail Mary play. He has to get some hero kills here, otherwise This is certainly a lost first map for Czech. Getting some bear kills, but losing way more in return. He gets level 5 on the demon, but not soon enough. Here comes the roar. This is way too much damage. Hero dies, and that's GG.
Indeed, GG. Shishi, the expansion play worked. The second attempt worked in the end. Tried it twice. First one was cancelled by a Demon Hunter alone. Second one, not in time, unfortunately, for the Koreans. So, good first match. The neutral map for Zhou Shishi, who is 2 maps away from the grand final against TH. And yeah, we can take a look into the ranking currently of the Netties qualifier. Shishi here at 13 points. He will get 3 guaranteed from reaching the semifinal. That is 16. That positions him on top of Yumiko, Linguagua, and Angshi. Romantic and TH will get more points as well, so that's why they have this. But he's in punching distance to Fly and Colorful at 21. He can still do it next month. For Czech, it's really tough. He's at 15, 3 points guaranteed. That is 18 points at the moment. But Chimiko still gets 6 from the Pro Qualifier, Lawliot as well. He needs to get up to 24. That is almost impossible. So he must reach the final to have a chance. The slightest chance. And now he's down the map. Not looking good for the old Korean.
Still doable though. We have, in this series at least. For the rest of WGL, yeah, looking a little rough. But Czech, he's been playing pretty well lately, right? Ever since being picked up by LF. Is he still in the trial phase or is he past that now?
I said the same in one of the last casts with him. I have no idea. I haven't heard anything different, so the status quo that I know is that he's still in the trial phase.
Yeah, it's been looking pretty strong again recently, but it's going to be very tough for him to make it to WGL. Could we have only 1 Night Elf? No, it should be at least 2 Night Elves at WGL.
Lawlight and
Colorful.
Colorful is tough, man. WFZ, Huck, they're all fighting for it. I mean, Foggy from Europe and maybe Hunter from America still have chances as well. But yeah, the Asian Night Elves, it's not looking good for them.
Elegant, though.
Yeah, Elegant is still in the race. Yeah, true.
If he had started playing sooner, well, he's still in the race for this one, but also not easy.
You can say the same about Moon.
Yeah.
If he started playing earlier, for example, in July, then things would be a lot different. So, enough for the talks. We need action. Shishi versus Czech, game 2. Lead for the Chinese, who is again in the bottom left, I think. And Czech in the upper right as the colors didn't switch, so I just assumed this. Czech with a 75% win rate. I think they didn't need too much. But we'll see. Demon Hunter first. Bottom first!
Oh, okay. There we go.
Let's spice this up a little.
Bottom hunts. I always thought, doesn't this have potential in the Night of Mirror? And we're seeing it more and more. Get her to level 3, get those Huntress's numbers up, and suddenly you have a really scary timing to your hands that a Demon Hunter isn't oftentimes equipped well enough to deal with. In the past, the Keeper was really good against the Bottom because you play mass hunts versus mass hunts, and then the Keeper has the Entangle, Lockdown, kill potential, and the Bottom doesn't. But that can also be played around against when you bring Wisps into the middle of the map to have the detonate, and then the pure damage still lies with the advantage with the Bottom player, with that aura. So I like the Bottom here, seeing it more and more. This is going to be scouted somewhat soon here with the Wisps around.
Bottom also aura first, not Searing Arrow. So not too much Creepjack and Harass potential. Oh, well, she will be level 2, but...
forces are under attack.
This Archer is really enjoying this Lightning Shield. From 260 to 50 HP. Where was he looking? Like...
Maybe he just likes how it tickles.
Maybe she's like a masochistic little girl.
Yeah, there's like some people enjoy it. There's a lot of videos about that.
Never really understood that. But hey, you know, different flavors for different peoples. Shadow Melt by the bottom during daytime. Hexor. No, never mind. It's the new Cloak of Shadows. We can do that nowadays. They're just hiding in the shadows near each other. They should hear each other's heartbeats right now. Look at this.
Town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, reveal. Demon Hunter, of course, much better stats. The bottom can't really trade against that. Even with a Searing Arrow, which is the most damage of an orb in the game, Neo. Did you know that?
I heard one of the best casters this game has ever seen. He's constantly talking about it. Because that's the only thing mentionable about this Orb of Fire. There's nothing else. All it does is damage.
Searing Arrows, not Overfire.
I mean,
But another...
It is basically...
If you use the hotkey for Searing Arrow, you can actually shoot at slightly longer range than just normal auto attacks.
Oh, did you learn that from Starshape?
I think I knew that before him, but possibly, yeah. Oscar banked. Starshape, are you here today? It's the weekend.
Not
So
yet.
he's not teaching kids. Yes, sir.
So yeah,
I'm just standing here next to the troll, dude. It's just pretty peaceful.
yeah,
Chilling out in the shadows.
these nerds are just hiding in shadows all the time.
But they're outside, you know. Not real nerds.
Yeah, I mean
Not like us.
they have no chance. There's
Chat,
no
who is watching the stream right now outside? Who's sitting in a bus or in a train or something? If you're watching on a phone, it's probably pretty hard to type in chat. But do the extra effort right now, and I'm going to be very appreciative.
That's really cool indeed. I would love to watch more streams while I'm on the road, but mobile data limit in Germany, man. One stream would fuck it all up. My entire monthly plan. So that's the last hit here. Pretty big. It's going to check.
Gonna get the rest of the camp as well. What is your data per month?
4 GB.
What? That's a lot. Like,
Okay.
I mean, if you're watching your phone, you don't have to watch in 1080. Like, 480 is enough.
Yeah, but it still consumes so much.
Nah, it's not that much. Like 4 gig? Dude, 4 gig is a lot of gigabytes.
Do you know how much
Gigawatt.
music I stream every day?
You can just download the music, though.
Maybe I don't know what I want to listen to.
On Friday, just download every single album every Friday.
Yeah, of course.
As long as there's emo in the genre.
And carry a hard drive with me, right? Exactly, and connect it to my phone. Real good idea. So, there's nothing happening really. Czech is not teching. He's getting ready for a push at some point, but Shishi is already tier 2. He's already building lores. And Dryads are the hard counters, so... I feel like this is not working out, really.
Yeah, so far, Bottom didn't really manage that much, but she really becomes the strongest when there's 6, 7, maybe even more hunts out, plus that level 2 aura, which she has now. So this could be a very scary timing right here. Glaives coming in soon, could be a thing. We have the Panda out, AoE damage now available, but only level 1. And there's no way he's going to be able to creep to level 3 with these hunts on the map.
By the way, chat just confirmed that 4 GB is absolutely nothing, and I kind of agree.
I never get close to that kind of volume.
Forces are under attack.
I'm
You're old school.
I'm just, not that, I'm not demanding that much. I'm a simple little boy. Oh, Hunter's Reach Around. This is the opening he was looking for, trying to diminish these archer numbers. And there's a lot of damage from the hunts, but Dryads are starting to come out, and Dryads really, really good against hunts.
Yeah.
Shadow Meld, TP. Okay.
I feel like this... He totally missed his timings. Glaives
I
now.
think
Okay, that can change a lot.
He played it also well defensively, though.
Yes.
He gave, like, no openings to this point.
That is very untypical for a Shishi.
You're so mean.
He's kind of the fly of the Night Elves. In case of, like, losing heroes in risky situations. He's always gambling a lot. But, you know, gambling, your odds are not always the best.
Have you ever gambled, like put money on a football match or something? Oh, demon surrounded. Oh, that's a big TP loss. Just for trying to chase down the wisps. Shadow melt? Yeah, okay. At least forces the dust, I guess.
Or scan, but he's going to the shop. Get rid of it. Only a little bit with friends, but not serious money.
No, me neither. I never really wanted to get
Addicted.
a big belly and a gold chain, because as far as I can tell, all the people who bet regularly look like that. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, of course. I would love to go to a horse race though. And just, I have no idea about
So you can
that.
wear one of your fancy hats.
Just pick the horse with the best name. And hope for the best. So these glaives bring the damage. They have upgrades. They have the True Shot Aura level 2. Heal Scroll and Protection Scroll as well. So, can he die for them or will the Dryad suffer?
AP's coming up. Alright, here we go. Can he buy enough time for them? AP's of course great against Dryads. So, has to defend against the Dryad damage right now. It's not that much damage coming in just yet. The glaives also trying to snipe these Dryads, but without Warble Blades, it's not that much damage. And then again with new Warble Blades, who knows how it really works. Heal Scroll though, already used. These Huntresses are all about to die. It is a massacre. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire coming in, more kills. Going the way of Shishi. Autumn gets level 4, but that doesn't do much. The Huntress is basically all dead. AP's not ready yet. The Demon Hunter has held on with the rest of his forces. Yeah.
Didn't buy enough time, just barely. All the Dryads are gone, will be replaced very quickly though. Autumn with Searing Arrow level 2, 20 extra damage per hit. Oh, this is so close. There's no repair though, and he has to cancel it last second. Staffs out the panda, and everything seems to be safe. Everything is super low. This was right on the edge.
It's not quite over yet. The demon is still hurt. Still not. How is he not level 3? What? Didn't he kill like a million hunts?
Apparently not enough.
Oh, there's one more. That might be the level 3 for him. Oh, these Dryads though. If they stand still, they do get kind of obliterated. Here we go, level 3 demon, skilling evasion 2. That makes sense.
Yeah, Mana Burn doesn't do too much against the bottom. Wisps are coming in now. Shredder constantly has to kite back. This is super stressful for Czech right now. Shredder staffed out, but now that's on cooldown. More experience for the bottom, 4.6. Czech,
Could be
man.
staff all this game. Would be so cool.
Panda is out of the fight for quite some time, and he has no staff, nothing. And he's on the other side of the map.
Potions out of stock. Shop gone. Dude, all Huntresses die, but it's still somehow working.
He always has enough to block and get some normal damage to control the Demon Hunter some way. And these glaives now.
Yeah.
3 of them are enough. So close to 5.
1 kill. 1 kill for level 5. Let's go. All movements falling. No more production. No more healing. Czech is doing it.
Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire. Not enough. And the Huntress control the panda. Nice. Level 5 now. Demon Hunter. Ooh, boy. Has to sacrifice the Shredder to buy a little more time. Focus Fire is really, really good. Constantly. And Shishi supplies like a 20 supply. Czech got this.
Huh.
Equalizer. Boom. 1-1.
There we go.
Dryads.
It looked like Shishi had all the right ideas and was doing it all properly, but then suddenly it turned around.
Well,
But it was so close. It
Yeah.
was like so razor sharp.
I think on the front line it constantly looked good for Shishi. He killed a bunch of Huns and all. The Demon Hunter was standing strong, but he never touched the big damage dealers. He never touched the glaives. Not even to a degree where Czech had to move them. Maybe it was not the right Demon Hunter play, but he was constantly low as well. Kind of hard.
What I would really like to see is Zeppelin and then drop a couple of Dryads on the glaives, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe that could have
Or
been...
the Demon or whatever. But it was super stressful. But yeah, I like these Night of Mirrors so far. Both were pretty entertaining, even though we talked about other stuff in the beginning of the Night of Mirror number 2. Again, the winner is facing TH. And since people are asking again, we are in what is pretty much WAG TV or Dota TV or HL TV of Warcraft 3. And there we don't see chat at all. So the players are typing GG since Sonic isn't playing. But yeah, you just don't see it. There is fair play, guys. Don't worry.
Is there anyone else who doesn't GG? Not really, right?
No, not really. I can't recall one. Sonic the bad guy. The bad boy of the scene.
Yeah. We need one, don't we? He's not really
Absolutely.
a bad guy.
No, absolutely not. Again, I like to mention the story when Hunter was injured in China and Sonic could choose between practicing and preparing for the World Championships or help his friend who was then in a wheelchair because his leg was hurting so much, and Sonic decided to help Hunter all the time and take care of him. So Sonic is a really, really, really good guy. Has a big heart.
You think Hunter's gonna make it again to WGL with the one slot? America only one slot for WGL, of course. That is the change this season.
Oh, Qualifier
And if
is
he
real
goes,
tough.
What's gonna happen to him? What's gonna happen to him this time?
Well, in Xi'an, nothing happened, right? So maybe the curse is over. I don't know. The competition in America gets a lot better recently. We have Hitman, we have Cruncher. In Night of Mirrors against OC, everything can happen. We don't know if Longwalk is playing. Oh, he's in Europe. I think he had to play the Europe qualifier. I'm not too sure, though. But yeah, we haven't heard anything about qualifiers, so we have no idea what's happening.
Yeah. But when we do the qualifier for NA, then maybe we're gonna see a couple of no GG leaves. That's kind of an NA class.
Yeah, in NA for sure. Love these qualifiers. Always have. Since the Long Walk versus Furf days. Gotta love these qualifiers. So, Remo, can you confirm that Shishi is still in the red?
In a moment.
Okay.
In a moment, no need to rush, young sir.
Never ever. Shishi also a little bit of a bad guy in China. The way he behaves and acts and like dresses and all. But also super nice guy. From what we can tell. So, Demon Hunter here, Demon Hunter here. No variation, no bottom. No shenanigans.
Yeah, he seems to be in the red.
Seems to be. Okay. So, let's go then. One. It's down to a best of 3.
Oh, yeah. Remember back on the old patch when we always saw Night of Mirror here going for the merchant right away? Why has that changed? Like Ancient of War creep, I mean.
Attack.
Because we don't play Keeper anymore, but Demon Hunter again?
No, I mean before the Keeper days.
Ah, before the Keeper days.
Is it just because the Ancient of War is weaker? Is that why?
Could be. Yeah, could be. So it costs more repair.
It takes longer to kill. You guys remember Ancient of War? 1000 HP, more health.
Forces are under attack.
And then Ancients of War everywhere on the map. To be fair, that was very rarely seen, even with the old Ancients of War. But there was a time in the meta when we had that a lot.
Yo, thank you, Taker, for the raid. Hope you had a good stream, my mate. So, scouting going on. Shishi, on this map, when he's not pressured, when there's no timer on check, will he try this expansion again? Will he be so greedy? This was one of the maps where Shishi liked to play Talons. A couple of... Is it years already? I don't know. It's been a while since he played that. But I seriously doubt that we will see this year in this series.
Yeah, I think the only high-level pro game was Moon versus Cash. The only high-level pro game we saw Talons. There must have been one or two more, but it's like never seen any.
Yeah, I saw them, I think even against Orc once, and that was a complete disaster.
In W3, I always see it sometimes, you know, on a little bit lower over level.
Yeah,
And there
I
it
think
does.
some players play some talent pushes here and there, but I think you can count them on one hand. Ooh, last second last hit from Czech. Shishi.
I remember there was this game, Please versus Knopf, which Please won with Talons.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, definitely rare to see. Not that anyone's complaining. Talons are kind of like meh. In Knight of Mirror, they're actually kind of cool.
Yeah, I love them in Night of Mirror.
Not against Orc.
But we do have 200 souls, Remo. All that talk down the drain for nothing. For
We should
nools.
just be quiet. We should just be
Players'
cameras.
forces
Nothing
are under
else.
attack.
And should just play some ambient music over here.
Oh yeah, that would be- But then you would have to decide on the music. Ooh, Berserker steal and snare immediately, but Boulder toss against it, like double disable from the creeps. Really hating on the players because they were woken up.
Nice timing here by Czech. He's gonna take out this Ancient of War, gonna make creeping very difficult. But the demon's so hurt already. Oh, the boulder toss from long range from downtown. But I don't think he can kill the rock golem. There's no Ancient of War anymore.
Well, he prepared for later. And, you know, take things one step at a time.
But he can only creep that once he
Players'
has
forces are under attack.
bears, right? Maybe with Dryads. Whoa!
Oh?
AP by Shishi. Defensively.
What? The fuck? What is he expecting?
No lures.
Ah, now he canceled it.
He misclick.
Maybe. That costs some lumber.
Why would I decide on the music, by the way?
Because mine is way too stressful. I don't have ambient music. Mine is too hardcore. Or too
I was baiting you with that. Wasn't there one guy in chat earlier, like, complaining about your music or something?
Yeah. Oh boy! Vamp Aura in Bear Mirror. Game deciding factor.
That's pretty good.
20% lifesteal. And Shishi's going for Naga. Is there a keeper for Czech again? Yo, oh boy. The combo of Vamp Aura and Thorns Aura versus Nada. It's brutal for Shishi in the late game.
This is looking really rough, man. The Ancient of War is down as well. Shishi not having a good game here at all so far.
It was such a fun game yesterday between Infi and Lin. Infi was playing Orc, of course, to challenge Lin in an Orc mirror. That's what you do if you're Infi, right? And then he tagged to tier 3, rushed tier 3 without a beastery, so he couldn't get Kodos. And he had the most ridiculous Blade Master you've ever seen with like plus 30 already. And then, of course, he had to skip Kodos because no beastery. And then he had a red spot. Boom, Kodo Aura. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? Then his Shadow Hunter was a little under-leveled. And he grabbed the other red spot. And boom, Brilliance Aura. I was like, Infi, how much luck in the world do you have? He won that game with Torrent in the end.
Did he make Bestiary later?
No.
What?
Just straight up barracks into Torrent Totem.
How did he win without Ensnare?
Just Infi
Like
things.
what? Like he had grunts and walkers or what?
Yeah, and Torrent.
torrents.
Yeah. And the Blade Master.
Triple hero?
A town is
Yeah.
under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Huh.
That game was fun.
I have to watch that game. Would be pretty cool if that becomes new meta. I want to see the torrents, Neo.
Oh my! Third aura for check. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like the late game is not even worth casting. There's
Yeah,
no
I was
way.
about to say, do we even have to cast this? I mean,
Like Shishi, he can't take a single straight up fight. He has to go for like Zeppelin drops or something. Or rush Chimeras or so. Even then I'm not sure he's winning this. It's the ultimate drops. He should play the lottery today. Or roulette or something.
What if he gets the endurance aura now? That would be hilarious.
Cactus
on,
Pipe
please.
wouldn't be too bad
One
either.
time. One time. A lot of good items here. Cloak of Flames also really good. Gladius Pipe also really good.
I want another aura, just for the lulz.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Oh.
That's a downer.
Boo! RNG just betrayed us.
Player's forces are under attack.
But lots of range still for Czech. Only one bear on Master at the moment. Same for Shishi though. Who, yeah. What can he do? Like, look at this inventory. It's pathetic.
Does he have level advantages? Nope, not really. Level 4 demon with his inventory, man. Really strong. For Czech. Until the bears come online, they're gonna carry later then. Wait. He's attacking into the opponent main without a TP though. Dude,
Okay.
why are you taking this risk? What if you
seriously-
lose this fight now?
Yeah, I don't know. He must be super confident. Trying to take out the bear. But maybe the Demon Hunter will be trapped. There is a stab though.
Oh!
And Shishi supply stack. Can only for go for upgrades. Czech could expand twice now, I think.
Dude, seriously, Czech is looking so confident. Just not respecting at all, basically, Czech's base defense here.
Yeah, he's containing him now. Not allowing him the mercenary at all.
It looked like a bit of a misclick there, kind of going back and forth, but Reju makes up for that, no problem.
Big invul. Scroll already as well. More upgrades queued. How does Shishi want to get out of this chokehold?
Triple aura.
Look at the buffs on the bears. It's so ridiculous. It fills the entire line.
Fighting 3 bears versus 5.
Yeah.
Still good enough though, it seems.
Yeah, these archers could be another bear. Maybe that's the only downside. Needs a heal scroll as well. Like, Shishi is winning this fight.
Both players here.
Yeah! All the auras in the world. Doesn't help if you have a bad concave and less bears, apparently.
It was 3 bears versus 5, after all. Plus Moonwell's right there.
Yeah, these archers, man, should have killed them. Or, you know, expand.
Keeper's gonna be level 3 here in a moment though. That's another big advantage. Seems like the deck is totally stacked against Shishi this game. It's rigged, guys, it's rigged.
One of the
It's kind of his own fault if he goes Naga. It's just like, yep, whatever. I know I'm playing against Keeper in the late game. I like my Ursula.
Slippers for the demon, finally some damage improvement. So Keeper with Orb, we see the typical Czech double Orb with this. And again, great damage on the Demon Hunter. Keeper with Thorn's Aura 2, as it should be. 20% lifesteal, 20% reflect damage.
He's got both orbs on the Keeper right now.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
not the right way to do that.
he just bought him. It's a little present for the demon. Just wait a little.
Wanna bet he's gonna forget to give it over? He's totally gonna forget.
I don't want to take that bet.
He's so gonna forget.
50-50, 1-1 upgrade against 2-1.
Okay, now he has more time. If there had been a fight right there, he would have forgotten. He may still forget.
It's finally killing the archers.
Brutal, man. They've been with him this whole game, and now he just kills him. That's just...
Loyalty is no value in the world, Remo. in today's day and age.
Tragic.
Okay, maybe I want to take that bet.
Player's forces are
They're
under
literally next to each other.
Alright, now he's like, oh, too many items. Don't have slots. And now maybe he realizes, oh shit, nope. Just destroys the item. Okay, does he realize now? Double orb? Not yet. It's pretty funny. Dude, you can give over the aura. It doesn't matter who carries it. Maybe he likes how it looks. Alright, let's talk about this. Which aura effect, like around the hero, looks the coolest out of all the auras?
Unholy is up there. Definitely.
I think endurance is pretty lame, right?
Mm-hmm. Brilliance as well. It's Vamp or Unholy.
I think devotion looks really cool.
Oh.
What else do we have? True shot. Ah, true shot is kind of okay. Is there another one? That's it, yeah.
Thorns is super lame as well.
Yeah,
A
Thorns
player's
is lame.
forces are under attack.
I like my devotion. You know why? Because it's a cross on the ground, Neo. That's right. Jesus Christ is about devotion aura.
So again, Shishi supply stack. Again, Czech trying to get the supply advantage and upgrade advantage and all. More bears coming. 60 supply for the Korean now. Demon Hunter again greeting the army. No mana anywhere.
Chad is saying command aura. No way, dude. Command aura is super boring. But it's supposed to, because it's not an aura from a hero. It's an aura from a unit.
You hear that?
In we go. Seems like higher bear numbers for Shishi once again. One of the winds coming out, but quickly getting dispelled as well. We do have Roar on both sides. Wisps are missing here a little bit. 2-2 upgrade advantage over 2-1 for Shishi. Heal Scroll should be coming in here soon. Invul pop, Fork Lightning hitting in. Not on the Demon Hunter, of course, with that Invul. Demon for Shishi taking a lot of damage over here. Was drawing a lot of fire from these bears, however, and for the time being is still alive. Keeper doesn't have the mana for the Entangle. It's once again really close. Demon in trouble. Can he make it a shot? TP something. Invul not using it in time. The Demon dies. Felt like he should have seen that coming, but he doesn't. GG, 2-1 for Czech.
Czech takes the lead and keeps his super small WGL chances alive and is one step away from the grand final. But with items like this, it's really hard to lose a Knight of Mirror, to be fair. Shishi had a very good first fight, but couldn't make anything out of it. And with that, loses the second game in a row.
But he still has chances. But I wonder, if he plays Naga, doesn't he have to play much more aggressively?
Yes.
Like, he plays Naga, and then he goes creeping. Isn't that...
Yeah, he
just
plays
incorrect?
Naga, and his opponent is still getting the 2 red spots. That is absolutely not allowed.
Maybe it's just what he prefers. Maybe it's what he feels more comfortable with. But when we see it here, just one faced up against the other, it just seems much weaker.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, you know who started playing Netties, by the way, Neil? You know who?
You?
You know who?
You?
My boy, Shaddai.
Oh.
Shaddai is playing Netties. He's rank 11 right now. Who knows?
What?
Maybe he's going to qualify for WGL.
What a random comment, by the way, out of nowhere.
That made me really happy this morning when I saw it on War3 info. I was like, man, perhaps he's going to start playing seriously now. Because as far as potential goes,
Yeah.
out of active players, I think Shaddai is Europe's best. Second best. With Exlord retiring.
Yeah. So, who's the Netties letter looking at the moment? It's a very young season, right?
Our boy Hitman is third place.
Yeah. Chimiko again,
Hitman.
second place with 35 and 1.
That's pretty good.
Fly is 26 and 0.
Yeah, but the MMR stuff is still being calibrated. So at the beginning, you face a lot of noobs, and then your MMR rises, and then it's only the top 50 playing against each other all the time.
That's where the most important things will be happening. The last ladder shot coming somewhere in October. Okay, game is up. Match points for Czech. He would challenge TH if he wins that map. Shishi, did he lose his momentum? Did he lose faith in the RNGesus, which is always important in Night Elf Mirror, and especially important on the next map? It is Twisted Meadows. That is almost unlimited great items for a bear mirror. Or will he do something entirely different? Please, Mr. Remo, check if Shishi is still the red player. And it's only Czech who confuses us.
I will.
Thank you.
It's gonna be double bottom, by the way.
Ooh.
Wow, I haven't seen this in a long time. Makes sense on Twisted. The camps are a little bit too hard to go for to be safe. So you go Hunter's opening anyways, and then why not throw in a bottom? So it's gonna be yeah, lots of ladies on the tiger. No wait, tiger and panther. If you could choose a mount, Neo, would it be a tiger or a panther? It's a hard question, right? Both
Yeah.
are so cool.
I think a tiger is more sturdy, right? And a panther is very small and slim. So I think a tiger would be more comfortable.
But maybe with a panther you can race faster.
Yeah, I don't like speed too much, you know. I always get I have a very, very scary stomach.
This used to be seriously a fantasy of mine, by the way, when I was a kid, like, I don't know, 7, 8 years old or something.
To
I
ride
was
a tiger.
fantasizing about having a pet panther. I love panthers. And yeah, riding it to school and shit. I was hoping, like, you know, maybe one day it's gonna happen.
Yeah,
Siegfried and Roy, they have tigers, and
Yeah,
it's
and
working
that-
out well for them.
Exactly.
Back then, it was still going well for them.
Maybe in
But tiger
America
also-
that will happen someday.
Yeah, there's actually, I mean, fucking Mike Tyson had a pet lion, tiger, something. Crazy ass dude. And what's happening on the black market and
I don't
rich,
wanna
dirty
know.
people having at home, and I don't even want to know.
I know. So we have a fast expansion by Shishi, which I hope you confirmed is red again, right?
Yes.
Good. Against a mass build by Czech, who's also aiming for the mercenary camp. So this looks very, very overwhelming if it all works out for Czech. But of course, if Shishi can hold long enough, it looks good for him as well.
It's double Ancient of War from both here. But the timing obviously is a little bit slower for Shishi. Is Czech gonna sniff this out? Very few wisps are on the map. It's very surprising to me.
Shishi is scouting for expansions and all. First bottoms come out. We have both with a true shot, by the way. And Shishi scouts the second engine as well.
A player's forces
Interesting
are under attack.
openings.
By the way, in case anyone's wondering, nowadays my favorite predator cat is not panther anymore, but snow leopards.
Aha.
Snow leopards are super cool. So if anyone wants to gift me a snow leopard cub, PM me on Discord. Gonna give you my address. Do Amazon ship those? Maybe.
Don't get me started with Amazon and shipping, man. I'm exploding.
What happened?
Still didn't get my phone.
Why'd you get a new phone?
What? Weren't you there? Told you it's for content creation at BlizzCon and WGL. Because my camera
You didn't
sucks.
say it was a phone. Ah. Did you get one of those things where you can hold it and then it turns and stuff with you?
Yeah, I got that as well.
Wow. High tech, yo.
High quality. That's why you should follow us all on Instagram. Back to Warcraft is our username.
So Hunters is A.
Eight.
We are 3
zero,
versus 4.
zero experience so far. No bloodshed on Twisted. And this mercenary camp creep, well, that didn't go too well for Czech. He also hides the hunts, if we put it nicely.
Oh, is he gonna see the expansion? This looks like a...
Job for me, so everybody.
This looks like a very dedicated attempt to prevent scouting up there. So this is kind of suspicious.
Okay, the Hunts join this army now. 38
Players'
supply. I
forces
feel
are
like
under
these
attack.
Knight of Mass Hunts players are always stuck at 40 at some point. But I guess it will line up okay. So, creep check!
Perfect timing coming in right here by Czech. What's he gonna go for? Oh, the tree right away.
No wisps.
Davai on the tree. Ooh, 100 nicely saved to the side. 100 is gonna be lost here, it seems. Oh, stops attacking. Czech there for a second. This is gonna cost him valuable milliseconds here, but he's gonna get that tree in the end. Gonna cost him 2 huntresses. Oh, maybe even one only. Oh, if only he had armor upgrades. He does have armor upgrades, actually.
I was about to say the same. So, that was a 400 gold investment and didn't work out. So, Shishi, what do you do now? We're still both on tier 1. But Shishi is supply stuck. Trying to get more upgrades.
A player's forces are
But that looked like Czech just knew exactly what was going on, right? He was like, yeah, I'm gonna just dance around over here. I'm gonna get my upgrades. And when you creep, I'm gonna kill your tree. However, this cost him a lot of experience at the end of the day. Now 1 full level behind, but can close in that gap here if he creeps up the Merc camp. Can go for Berserkers as well if he wants to. There we go.
So
I'm
good.
gonna get it.
Plus 3 damage already on level 1. Slippers for the bottom for more damage. Kind of nice feeling. Nah.
a player's
Okay,
forces
will he
are
break
under
upkeep and
attack.
push Shishi's base? That didn't go too well in the first fight on Last Refuge.
There's always this weird moment in the Huntress Mirror. Like, where do you go from here? Bears don't really feel like a good idea when you're having a bottom. Dryads might be good, but then there's Glaives. And what else can you do? What can
Yeah.
you do, Neil?
Nothing, I guess.
Maybe it's just hunts into Glaives. And upgrades. Tier 2 seems logical, right? Get to 50 and then check, maybe?
Yeah, it's like you get so many cool upgrades. Moonglaive, second hero, Wapple Blades. Go with the Magi here. Creep Jack. Level 3 for She. She's got protection on Check side. And yeah, looks like a lot more Hunters for Check here.
Oh, nice Huntress save once again. 1 kill is enough for the level up. There we go. Gets to level 3. Why is Shishi not popping that Scroll of Protection, by the way? He has it ready. There we go. That is rather towards the end of the fight, though. Slight mistake. Also, he was down by 1 armor upgrade. So he was down effectively 4 armor, actually.
Doesn't look too good for the Chinese, who is down a map already. Checking the hunts. This kind of looks good.
He's looking for that expansion in the north again. No
Nice.
Wisp up there to scout, so he's
Player's
just
forces
gonna
are
be wasting a bit of his time. May cost him the TP now to get back. Probably will. Most certainly will. Oh, 200 is hurt here for Shishi, bringing them to the attack. I mean, it's easy. Okay, no attempts of trying to save these. First hunt is dead. Second hunt is also gonna die.
6
It's a little
supply.
sloppy by Shishi.
Yeah, 6 supply lost immediately. Can he get some surrounds? Tries but fails.
I feel like mass hunt versus mass hunt always looks kind of like StarCraft. Like there's this big army fighting against each other, and for once, units aren't bugging out with the AI when they move. Kind of.
Oh, heal scroll was big. Can that be the turnaround here? We do have 1-1 now for Shishi as well, so upgrades are equal too.
Yeah, Czech needs the heal scroll really badly. Is there one ready in the shop? There certainly is.
Under siege. A player's
Running to the shop, who gets it first?
Quicker fingers.
Getting blocked by the
Oh,
creeps! Lulz!
Shishi got one. And he got the invul as well. Oh, check. That's a disaster. The creeps helped Shishi so much.
That was a big mistake though by Czech. Like, you have to make sure you're not in range. Now he runs into the creeps, Czech!
Ow,
What are you doing?
Ow, 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 all that piercing damage. Not enough for the kills though. Second shot, Czech, got the heal scroll. All the value. Finish these hunts somehow. He can't. Heal scroll, protection scroll, and he re-engages.
Shishi going for that bottom. Not the best idea with her having the invul. There goes the invul now. Scrolls are all used. More huntresses for Czech, but they're all kind of hurt. Level 4 now for the bottom. TPing out, trying to save as many of these hunts as he can. One more will be lost. One is out of the TP range, but she's a speedy girl. Thanks to the high-speed panther as opposed to tiger to get away.
Tier 2 tech by Czech, 1/3 done. He has a couple of hunts more remaining, I think. 6 for Shishi. Yeah, I think 1 hunt more. Again, race for the scroll, but that can be dangerous. No invul, no TP, no staff. But it's alright. Man, Czech could have lost like 30 supply there.
He still might, perhaps. Can you find heal wards on this map? No, right? No.
No.
Kind of weird, right? This is such a big-ass map with so many creeps, but there's no heal ward drops.
Maybe they should change the shop drops.
That would be a good idea, yeah. That's a good idea. Either shop or Merc camp.
Lab. Merc camp. Okay.
No. Yeah, you're right. Lab, you're right.
You want to be a judge of a map contest.
Gonna be the greatest judge of all time. Gonna be...
High Tech was really good in our last map contest, so...
Where did High Tech go?
I still talk to him.
I haven't seen him in forever.
I think he hates you and just watches when I'm streaming solo. Which would be totally understandable.
A player's forces are under attack.
Merc for Shishi now? Or just the creep?
Check is tier 2. Where are the tier 2 upgrades? Got a lot of resources. Oh, I love the Zeppelin. Really cool.
And Moonglaves, of course. Way better than an attack upgrade. Shishi is now starting the tech. Oh boy, everything is so late for him.
How much more damage is Moonglaive?
Around 27% or so?
Where'd you get that number from?
Well, it's like 1 glaive extra, right? So it's
From 2 to 3.
From 2 to 3?
Yeah.
And then it's a little less damage than the previous one.
The effect is always so cool. Pew, pew. Bouncing around. So yeah, definitely big advantage now for Czech. Seems like he should try to force a fight somewhere. I mean, he doesn't exactly know about the opponent's tech status, but he knows he can't be further ahead in tech than he is. So, let's go. Second attack upgrade coming in. Potter once again with a scroll. So much money on Czech.
Yeah, he has all the advantages in the world. Well, he's down 1 heal scroll. No second hero for Czech. Okay. Like, an alchemist would be so good in every single regard.
But then you don't get Starfall, Neo. And Starfall in Pot and Mirror is actually kind of a big deal.
Yeah, but do you know how good Acid Bomb and Heal Spray is in Hunt Mirror? Really good.
But you have to get him to level 3 first before it's, like, very good.
Timmy. Twisted Meadows, man. There's a lot of camps. He can do it.
There's a lot of pressure on the map as well. Alright. So here we go. Of course, 0 catch in this army, so it's sometimes a little bit weird when one player decides, oh, you're right, you know what? I don't want to fight. Then there's just not a fight. Until you get pressured into the main. Is that what Czech's doing now? More upgrades coming for him. It's going to be 2-2. About to finish for the Korean in the moment. Shishi. Is he getting...
Player's forces are
Should I play some Benny Hill
music? He's still tier 2!
Yeah. Maybe I should play some Benny Hill music in these chases. Nothing.
Nope.
happened so far. And that is Shishi's one advantage going away, I guess. Since there is 2 heal scrolls here. Check not going for it.
Shouldn't glaives also be really good right now?
Yep. It feels like they're very pity! What?
Howl?
Yeah, Howl, I guess. It's also very good.
Oh, what about my Starfall though?
Screw your Starfall. Love my pity.
Hey. Calm down. Starfall is like one of the coolest ults.
That is correct, but the Pilo is one of the best heroes.
The Pilo.
The Pilo!
The Pilo and his girlfriend, the Poodum.
Winnie the Poodum. Here we go. We have a fight in Shishi's base. Let's do what the Pilo can do.
The Wisp detonates are really good though. That means no more scroll of protection over here for Check. Pit Lord in the front, dropping pretty low. Howl of Terror still on cooldown for the time being. And yet the scroll of protection advantage is pretty big, but here comes the Howl again. No level 5s for the bottoms just yet. First Huntress dies only now, but more about to die. Shishi not really moving back these hunts as well as he could, to be honest. Concerned with the Zeppelin for now, as it seems. Oh boy, everything's crumbling down now. Check reaching level 5 bottom. The Pilo still safe here in the Zeppelin. And the Huntresses all close to dying. On both sides, kind of, though. Alright, kill the Pit Lord. Get solo experience bottom. Let's go.
That's GG. Czech is victorious, taking the series 3-1. Kind of weird, huh? How the losers always got the first map, and then in both semifinals there was 3 victories in a row. We do mention in several casts that momentum is quite a thing in the Warcraft scene, and here we see it again twice. Our grand final stands. It's TH versus Czech, who keeps his dream of WGL participation alive. Elegant and Shishi, let's check this real quick. They will both get 3 points for their efforts. So they go pretty much hand in hand. 16 points for Shishi now, 15 for Elegant. They make a big jump, 15 points on a lot of people actually. And Shishi getting close, but he needs to step up his game next time in the Pro Qualifier. Needs to catch up to Fly and Colorful. It's gonna be hard, but not undoable if he has a good ladder race as well. This goes for Elegant too.
So, what do you think? Does Czech have good chances now against TH?
It's gonna be rough, definitely, but Elegant showed us that it's doable. Czech has impressed me recently, so I wouldn't be too surprised if it's closer than people think.
Yep. TH so far in this qualifier, as we kind of expected, made it through to the finals here without too much issues until Elegant. Like, Elegant actually brought him to the edge. Wonder if Czech's going to be able to do the same. TH Elegant seems like the final that was denied to us. I wonder if the Korean can make it as close as well. It's going to be our next best of 5 here, coming up soon.
We have a little break right now to catch a breath, and in the meantime, you can support us by liking us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, subscribe to YouTube, join our Discord. You can also help us out a little financially if you hit the sub badge over there, I think above Remo's head. Buy our merchandise, throw us a little donation, tip, whatever, if you feel like it, and have a buck or two left over. You can use our Amazon referral links or just disable the ad block because a commercial break is coming. We appreciate all of that. Like our content, share our content, comment on our content. All that good stuff helps us a lot. So, see you in 5 minutes. Grand final coming up. TH versus Czech to decide the WGL September race 2019.